So here it is. John L. Armstrong has thrown down the proverbial gauntlet in his response to my video, The Historical Jesus. So, working under the logical assumption that gauntlets come in twos, I'm throwing the second. I challenge anyone in the Jesus is a myth crowd to provide even the remotest shred of any type of reasonable evidence that anyone in ancient times, particularly those who lived in congruent generations to this alleged Jesus, thought that this Jesus was anything other than a person in history. So please feel free to dredge up some type of archaeological or documentary evidence that this Jesus was seen as mythical. Now, I know that some of those who take up this challenge are going to complain that the ancients wouldn't even have known about the myth, much less write about something they were ignorant of, but this is a non-issue. The first writings of the early Christians are, even by liberal estimations, well within the lifetimes of those who would have been contemporaries with this Jesus. Paul's letters, for instance, were written by his death in 68 AD, and the earliest gospel, which was Mark, was written in about 59 AD. Yes, that is after the time of Jesus, but well within the lifetimes of people who would have known whether or not this Jesus person actually existed. So that's the challenge. Anyone listening, simply present some evidence that Jesus' contemporaries, or those from a generation after, or for that matter, any ancient writer at all, shares your opinion about Jesus being a myth, and you win. Now, these are the people who would have heard about this ridiculous myth and be able to say, hey, that's horse crap. That guy never existed. I must say I'm not too optimistic about your chances, since the idea of his being a myth is a fairly modern one. But don't worry about nobody in ancient times saying anything about it, and everybody that mentioned Jesus agreeing with me. Hey, you can prove your case here. Good luck.